Coming up on Eaglevision News, we have an interview with Biola men's soccer player Isaac Zausch, fan favorite Gigi on the street with a Christmas twist, and a cooking segment with Olivia Yatuma. All this and more coming up on Eaglevision News. Hello and welcome to our final episode of Eaglevision News. My name is Emily Coffey and I'm joined here by my co-hosts Marlena Lang and Jeff Woolson. You guys, how are you feeling about this holiday season?
I'm very excited for this holiday season. Christmas is personally my favorite holiday, so all the Christmas cheer.
Everything's back to normal, or to the most point it is. Playoffs are coming up for football. I'm so excited.
Exciting.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, are you headed home?
I am. Unlike you guys, I have to drive home. I mean, it's a nice little drive, but I'm happy to be home. Happy to get home, to say the least.
And Marlena, you have a 6-hour flight out to Hawaii?
Yes, 6-hour flight. I can complain about that a little bit, but being back home in Hawaii, 70 degrees in December, I can't complain much about that.
You don't get to complain.
But you're heading back to Tennessee, right?
Back to Tennessee. Yeah, it's going to be a 6-hour flight, but I'm leaving at like 4 in the morning.
I'm
so that's going to be really fun.
You better get your coffee, Emily Coffey.
That's right. I got all I need right in my veins. Yeah.
Well, Christmas cheer is in the air here at Biola. Biola University held its annual Christmas tree lighting on Friday, December 3rd for the first time since 2019. Students, staff, faculty, alumni, friends, and family of the Biola community gathered on Metzger Lawn to commemorate the Christmas season and see the infamous Biola tree light up. This year's Christmas tree lighting included a variety of Christmas carols, a Christmas reading done by Senior Vice President Deborah Taylor and family, as well as some alumni appearances.
Students cannot be more excited as Mock Rock makes its return to Biola's campus. Students formed groups to perform dance and musical shows in front of fluorescent lights and fans screaming at the top of their lungs. This remarkable lip-syncing competition ends with one winner receiving a cash prize based on a majority vote. The last time Mock Rock was held was in 2019, and the Men of Honor of Horton took home the cash prize for performing an amazing Star Wars-themed skit.
You know, it's crazy. I've never actually experienced a Mock Rock before. Marlena, I know that you have.
Yes, my freshman year, I experienced Mock Rock. It was a blast. Unfortunately, COVID hit my sophomore year and it was canceled. So I'm very excited to experience it my senior year one last time.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think Eaglevision should enter Mock Rock. I'm just saying.
I think that would be a great idea.
I think it would too.
I think you should be our lead dancer.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I'm down if Jeff is our lead
that
dancer.
one.
I second Emily on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And up next, we have a package on the students who are raising money for Afghanistan refugees. Ian Godleski has a story for us.
On December 1st, Salam Club hosted an art show called Love Thy Neighbor to raise funds to support Afghan refugees. For a few hours, Floor Fountain transformed into a show in which students could walk through and look at different paintings and pictures donated by several children. This semester, Salam Club has been volunteering at the local mosque with recently arrived refugees. The artwork is just some of the projects that they have done with the children. These string lights display artwork that the children from the mosque have donated to showcase at this event. And the heart behind the event? Bridging the gap between Christians and Muslims.
Salam Club's heart is to bridge the Muslim and Christian communities because they're the two most populous world religions, and actually the largest population of Muslims is in LA right by us, and so our goal as a club is to kind of bridge those two communities and be Christ in those communities.
The club also sold tote bags and stickers as another means to raise funds. Attendees also had the opportunity to write a letter to refugees, learn more about some of the artists, and enjoy some food. This has been Ian Godleski reporting for Eaglevision News.
Thanks, Ian. That was such a cool package to watch. I actually got the chance to go to that event, and they had some really good hummus and some amazing things to look at and see what the Afghanistan refugees are really going through.
Well, now I'm super bummed I missed out on it.
You should be.
I know. Well, next up, Chris Charpentier gives us his Oscar predictions. What do you got for us, Chris?
With the year coming to a close, award season is about to start, so here are the films that you should be looking out for at the Oscars. Starting off, we have Spencer, directed by Pablo Larraín. The film stars Kristen Stewart as Princess Diana during a 3-day period when the pressure of being a part of the royal family started getting to her. With its stunning lead performance, gorgeous cinematography, and unique jazz score, there's no doubt that it will secure a Best Picture nomination. Next up, we have The French Dispatch, directed by Wes Anderson. Over the past few years, Wes Anderson's unique visual style and comedy have become instantly recognizable to film fans, and his last live-action film even secured a Best Picture nomination at the 2015 Oscars. With many critics and audiences calling French Dispatch one of his best, it's safe to say that a Best Picture nomination will follow. Next, we have Dune, directed by Denis Villeneuve. The blockbuster epic adapts Frank Herbert's book of the same name, a book of which many called unfilmable before the release of Villeneuve's adaptation. Despite genres like sci-fi and horror often being left out of the Best Picture nominations, Denis Villeneuve has already proven himself as an Academy favorite with his previous film Arrival, which might lead the Academy to nominate him once more for Dune. And finally, we have The Power of the Dog, directed by Jane Campion, a western starring Benedict Cumberbatch, who plays a rancher who strikes fear into the people around him. Its tense story, complex characters, and career-best performances from the entire cast has led many critics to call this the top pick to win Best Picture at this year's Oscar ceremony.
Thank you, Chris. I have really been wanting to see that Princess Diana movie, so I will have to check it out before the Oscar predictions come out.
Yeah, I loved his Oscar predictions for Dune. I went and saw it for my friend's 21st, and it blew my mind. It was so good. If it doesn't win, I'm going to be really upset.
I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch, he's something else too.
I agree.
Really is.
Yeah. Next up, we have Lauren McBride updating us on that winter weather.
Thank you, Emily. Behind me, you can see what a beautiful day it was at Manhattan Beach. If you have any free time before finals next week, now might be the perfect time to get out and enjoy some of this sunny weather. However, be prepared for it to be chilly whenever you go out. Let's take a look at our forecast for La Mirada today. We started out the morning with a cool 52 degrees. The temperature warmed up to a high of 68 in the afternoon, and then cooled back down again to a low of 52 in the evening. The sun is now rising earlier at 6:41 this morning, as well as setting very early at 6:43 this evening. Let's take a look at some of our weather for across the nation. We have some rain and cooler weather all across the north, as well as a little bit down on the west coast. We have some moderately cool temperatures throughout the rest of the nation, with the warmest spots being in Texas and Phoenix, with highs of 84 in both places. Let's take a look at the forecast for the rest of this week. We have some rain for Thursday with a high of 56 degrees that day, so we're seeing the temperatures start to cool off this week. As we head into this weekend, however, the temperatures will start to rise again with a high of 63 degrees on Saturday, and we'll see some of that sunny weather once again. As we move into next week, however, we're unfortunately going to be seeing some gloomy weather as we head into finals week, with some rain on Tuesday, as well as a high of 53 degrees on Monday. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Lauren. You know, I'm still not ready for that sweater weather. I don't know about you guys.
No, I agree. I came to college in California for a reason.
Yeah, same here.
Well, the cold hasn't been stopping Bio men's soccer team. Stephanie Guevara recaps their very successful season.
And when we come back, interview with player Isaac Zausch.
After an incredible 2021 season, Biola men's soccer proved that they were capable of greatness, with multiple players winning conference and regional awards and making the national tournament for the first time in history. This team had no shortage of talent.
Everyone's freaking out. We're holding our seat. It's going to be us or another team in our conference. Right? It's going to be one of us two. And the moment our name lit up, oh my goodness, it was shouts for joy, screaming, punches in the air, hugging, like guys are so excited.
Biola was the only team in the Pac West to travel to Hawaii and win all 3 games. However, their talent wasn't the only thing that propelled throughout the year. The team entered the summer uncertain when they didn't have a coach, but the seniors took on the role of coach and prepared the team and created a bond which prepared them for the season.
Luis, JD, and Malik were one of the seniors that took on the role of coaching and kind of put the team together and gave them this kind of hope to be hopeful for the future.
The team truly took advantage of this time to create their bond, one that only grew stronger during the season.
Everything that is happening off the field, yes, it needs to be talked about, and we did that a lot, and that's also what made the bond stronger, but also just on the field that the focus was there.
We were all close to each other. We helped each other a lot, so I think the team bonding was a big part of our season.
The team hopes this bond can be carried over to future seasons. This is Stephanie Guevara with Eaglevision News.
Now we are joined by Biola men's soccer defender Isaac Zausch. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So how's it been being on the team this semester?
It's been great. Yeah, I think it's been a great experience coming from last semester, which, as a lot of people know, wasn't the best year. It's been a big change, and yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it also sounds like the team did not have a coach over the summer for a little while. How did you cope with that reality?
It was interesting for sure. It kind of blindsided a lot of us because he recruited the majority of the guys that were on the team at the time. And then for him to lose the position and then not have a coach for the entire summer, we weren't sure what was going to happen because we had a lot of recruits coming in and we weren't sure if they're going to stay or leave, knowing that we didn't have a coach. But yeah, we just all continued to work out on our own and continue to play, knowing that we just had to make the best of the situation when our season started. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and I mean, despite that, you guys had an amazing season. It sounds like you guys made it to the Nationals for the first time ever. How did that feel?
It was awesome. I know a lot of people saw the video of us finding out when we made it. It's the first time, I think, in Biola history that the men's soccer team at least has made it to the tournament. So it was an awesome experience. New for a lot of people, so I think there was nerves. We lost the first round, but just to make it there was an awesome experience, and we can learn a lot from that. So
yeah, and the whole Biola community is behind you guys, supporting you. What are you looking forward to for next season?
One of the main things I'm looking forward to is a lot of the guys that we had on the team already are staying. Obviously, we're losing like 4 or 5 guys that will miss a lot. It's always tough losing seniors, especially how close our whole team was.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of guys that will still be there and new guys coming in. And as you said, we made it to the national tournament, and I think we all learned a lot from that, and we can carry that into next season and hopefully do even better. So.
Yeah, no, you guys really coped with some crazy challenges, and you guys are overcoming difficulties. It's been such an inspiration. Thank you so much for joining us here on set today, Isaac. Next up, we have fan favorite Gigi on the Street, but with a Christmas twist.
Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ, spending time with family, and most importantly, gifts. It's all about gifts. We all know it. In this episode of Gigi on the Street, we're asking people, what is the worst gift you have ever received? All right, let's go find the people. Hi, I'm here with
Karina.
Karina, what was the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
It wasn't the worst, but my brother gave me underwear. It's pretty useful.
Oh, I mean, it's lovely.
No.
Hi, I'm here with
Cannon.
Cannon, the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
Box wrapped, like a real gift. Like my mom was giving this to me. Box of Kleenexes, because I have sinus problems, and she thought it would be helpful. What was the worst gift you've gotten?
Hi, I'm here with...
I'm Cammie.
Cammie, what was the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
Actually, so one of the worst Christmas gifts I've gotten was it's an early one for this year, and somebody gave me a pin, but it was like a pin of cherries, and I just thought that was kind of random. But
I mean, I bet they meant well by it. Like, it's a Christmas gift.
Yeah. She gave it to me.
It's a nice gift. Wow. And I thought my family was bad at giving gifts. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Gigi on the Street. Fortunately, it's the last one. I can't tell you to give me any more suggestions. Thank you so much for tuning in this semester. Back to your Eaglevision News.
Thank you, Gigi. I'm curious, what are the worst Christmas presents you two have received?
Well, if you must know, Marlena, my friend got me a San Francisco Giants jersey or shirt,
no.
and I'm a Dodgers fan, so that didn't really pan out too well.
Oh, no.
That sounds like an awful Jeff gift. I got a romance novel series at some point, and I just was not into it. That's maybe the worst gift that I've gotten, though.
I thought you liked the romance. I don't understand.
No, not so much.
Well, even if the Christmas presents are bad, there are still the Christmas treats. Olivia Tuma and company has a very festive competition for us.
Hi, and welcome to this week's baking segment here on Eaglevision News, where I am joined with 4 of my closest friends as they compete to make the best gingerbread house to get into the Christmas spirit.
Come Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
How do you open this?
You're going down.
We decided to do a style change. This is called an A-frame house.
Are we going to use the sides of the house? More for me to eat then. What is the creative vision that we have for your gingerbread house? To make it last. Okay.
Who needs a home when you have a tent?
Here comes Santa Claus, here
We're hoping that the viewers will vote for the more traditional route.
Okay.
We're hoping that the viewers will appreciate our creativity.
Santa Claus knows we're all God's children, that makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 'cause Santa Claus comes.
Okay, viewers, who do you think won? Laura and Sydney? Or Abby and Rachel? Please let us know in the comments. Who do you guys think won? Us. Okay, and what about you? You guys think you pulled it away? I mean, we really proud. Yeah. So let us know what you think.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think I would have crushed that gingerbread house competition.
No, I definitely think if it was between the 3 of us, you'd be first place.
I wouldn't be very good at making it, but I'd be pretty good at eating it. That's for sure.
That's all you, Jeff. Not a huge fan of gingerbread myself.
Nope.
Not a huge fan either.
Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Eaglevision News. Thank you for staying with us through this fall semester.
But don't worry, we'll be right back on your devices next year with our launch of our morning show, Good Morning Biola. Keep your eyes peeled.
Be sure to follow us on all social media at BiolaEV to stay updated. Thank you guys and have a great rest of your year.